All right, today's Sunday, August 3rd, 2025. It's about 6:25 p.m. And I worked all day, not all day, but till about 3 o'clock this afternoon, and a good more than half a day yesterday to start tearing the floor up in this kitchen. And this is where I've gotten so far. Everything's cleaned up. It is a nightmare pulling up these floors. Basically got this house was built in 1910, so these may or may not be the original floors that were in there. This green thing stuff. It's like cardboard horsehair linoleum. And then on top of that, who knows when they put in this plywood and then skimmed over the top with leveling cement to put in at one time, I guess, big linoleum squares, whether they were ceramic or square linoleum pieces, I do not know, but those weren't here when I moved in. What was here was all this. It looked like all this in here, minus already took out all the cabinetry off the walls in the middle of the kitchen, against the walls in the back there. So it looked like this all around the cabinets. There was a big island right here in between this pole and that stupid chimney that's now defunct. Anyway, broke my back yesterday and today, and I'm all cleaned up now to shoot a video and show you where I'm at and what I'm going to do. Let me pause right here for a minute just to... All right, so there's some of the pieces right there that I pulled up in broken chunks. The way I had to get it out, it's just ridiculous, with a tiny little pry bar and just brute strength, bending over and ripping it out piece by piece. Broke my back doing it. So now back inside. You can see from right here, all I got done yesterday was just a little piece, like this little piece right here, and down to the subfloor, and that's what I'm going to get, down to the subfloor throughout this whole kitchen, all the way even back in here. Tomorrow I'm going to move that, my little dish stand and dry food stuff, out of here. I'm going to get some plastic. It made so much dust that I didn't think it would come all the way back into the living room in this middle room. But I'm gonna get some plastic and put it up right there between that HVAC duct and this wall right here, and block off the whole kitchen so I can make as much dust as I want without it circulating through the rest of the house. And then I have to clean and wipe everything down again. It's just ridiculous. I'll keep it all in the kitchen here. The only thing will be in here is the sink, the stove, and the refrigerator for me to work. I also want to get this thing out of here too. What's underneath there is there's like 4 sets of fluorescent lights under there that they just covered up. Like I said before in other videos, I don't know if this colonnade or stack homemade thing they put there, if that's structurally supporting the second floor. I don't know, but they just did some weird stuff in here. I'll basically get everything, all the drywall off of there, and just get it down to the frame. I looked at the framing underneath through a hole, and it just looks like a frame they made around just to put in 4 stupid little lights up there, the recessed lighting. So tomorrow what I'm going to do is pull up this 1910, 20s, 30s linoleum that they have in here. This piece is ready to come out. I got it wedged out. I'll break that out of there. And then this piece that I was just standing on, this 4x8, that'll come out. So half the kitchen will be up and out of here, all this old crap. I mean, when I put in new flooring in here, it'll look spectacular in here. I'm also going to get a floor sander and just floor sand the floors. Maybe they can be reused, and just left as is, but more likely I'll put new flooring in once I get all these 1, 2, 3, 4 levels of flooring out of here. So, what else? Let me pause again. All right, just real quick. So like I said, tomorrow I'll buy some plastic, tape it up from that side wall right there to that HVAC right there. This will all be cordoned off so dust won't go flying everywhere. It'll also give me a chance to sand down the walls where the cabinets were and re-spackle so you won't see the lines where all the cabinets were that they painted around the cabinets before. Patch up all the walls the best I can. I can do a lot of sanding. I mean, stuff like this where the cabinets were. I can get these walls nice and smooth looking, like they were, you know, done right, like this one right here. You know, you can't see any. And then just give it a good paint over white so that I can decide if I'm going to do a color in the future, what color to do. So tomorrow I'll have that piece up, this piece up. Half the kitchen will be done, and then I'll just cover the floor up, get to the other stuff later. For now, that's going to be it, and then eventually work my way into the bathroom and fix the floor in there, and then sometime in the future I'll get the other half of the kitchen and finish her all up.